Hello everyone and welcome to this introduction video of the Prescience Dashboard. To go to this login form, go to app.prescience.io. Once there, you need to put your username and your password in the login form. If you want the dashboard to remember your username and password for the next session, make sure that Remember Me is checked. Other than that, just hit login. Just before I do, I just want to mention that should you somehow misplace your password, there is a reset button at the bottom of the form which can help you to recover your password. But I'm all set, so I'm gonna log in. Here I'm logged into the default page, and basically the purpose of this video is to give you a brief introduction to this default page so you know the various components of the Prescience Dashboard. Before I start off, I just want to mention that the Prescience Dashboard is responsive. That basically means it should work equally well in web browsers, tablets and mobile phones. Although I will say some of the heavier data tables, they can be a bit difficult to work with on a mobile phone. Okay, let's start off in the top left corner for the main menu. If I click on that, I get links to the various functionality pages of the dashboard. Depending on your user role, you will see fewer or more links in this menu. To leave the menu, simply click the X in the corner or hit Escape on your keyboard. Moving off to the right is the logo, which is basically a direct link back to this default page. So if you somehow manage to get lost inside the Prescience Dashboard, click this link and it will take you right back to the default page. Moving further right, I have the workspace selector. For most users, you will probably only be working in one workspace, but for larger corporations it can make sense to divide all the data in functional or regional workspaces. Moving further off to the right, we have the account management page, and this is basically where you can edit your profile, and I do strongly urge you to update your name, position and mobile number, as that is useful information for your colleagues. None of the information that you share will of course be shared outside the Prescience platform. So you should be okay to key in your name and mobile number. Moving a bit further down, here we have the main content area of the dashboard. This is the dashboard itself. I'm not going to go into details with it at the moment. This is the purpose of the next video. Instead, I'm just going to scroll to the footer of the dashboard. And here I want to guide your attention to some of these utility links down here, which can be very useful. There's a link here for our support form. That will go straight to support and they'll get back to you as soon as possible. Next up is a link to our help center, where you can find useful guides and articles about how to use Prescience, but also articles explaining the overall structure and possibilities of the platform. To the right of that is a link to the community, and basically the community is thought as a place for users to engage in an active conversation, talking about features that they would like to see included or features that they would perhaps like to see modified. And finally here is a link to the server status, where you can go in and see uptime and response times in the various regions around the globe. And to finish it off, to the far right, you have the button here to take you to the very top of the dashboard. And this was basically the main introduction. So if it went a bit fast, feel free to watch this video again. Otherwise, tune in for the next video that's going to be all about customizing the dashboard.